But we're joined every Patriots Monday by Patriots tight end Hunter Henry. He's brought to you by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's top provider of drain and sewer cleaning and repair. By Shaw's and Star Market. Look for the new lower prices every day tags throughout the store and save on the items that you buy most. And by Verizon, the New England Patriots, powered by Verizon 5G. Hunter Henry, how we doing this week?
Hey, guys.
You get dinged up in the game yesterday. How are you feeling today?
I'm okay.
Is it the kind of thing that could impact your practice schedule at all this week?
You just take it day by day, man.
You know, obviously not the result you guys wanted, but is there any part of you that is at least satisfied in the performance that you had? 8 catches, 90 yards, couple of touchdowns?
No, I'm not at all.
You're moving up the tight end record charts. You only trail Gronk and Ben Coates in receptions. Does that mean anything?
I mean, yeah, it's always, good to be honored and mentioned in the same name as those guys. And we're so successful in this franchise, and I've done so many good things in this profession, man. So definitely an honor to be just in the same name, breath as those guys.
Curious, are there times where you need to adjust a route? For example, if it's 4th down for you and your normal route would be like a 5-yard route, but it's 4th and 6, do you take it to 6 yards on that route, or are you still running 5 and then hoping to pick it up afterwards?
It just depends on the concept, man. So sometimes there's a little bit more freedom in a concept, and there's sometimes freedom in a concept where you can do that, and sometimes there's not.
So sticking with that for a minute, there is a play that's designed short of the sticks. Well, what's your mindset and your checklist kind of going in to a big play like that? You got to find a way to get the first down
at all costs, basically. But sometimes, it's just maybe you're trying to draw a guy in so you can hit a ball behind them and just different things like that. So it just depends on the concept.
As one of the leaders on offense, anytime a guy, fumbles or turns it over, do you go up and say anything to them afterwards? Obviously, they know they screwed up, and obviously they're upset with themselves. Do you say anything to Ramondre or to Gibson, or do you just sort of let those guys deal with it?
I'm gonna let them deal with it for a little. You know what I mean? They know. What happens. It's the same thing. Sometimes maybe if you drop a ball, you drop the ball. Sometimes you don't need to be reminded of it over and over and over again. More just positive reinforcement because that's the guy we need and has made a lot of plays for us. And so you just kind of try to lift him up and just, try to keep going.
We don't want to pile on, but it is now 2 years in a row. We've been talking to you on this show about Ramondre and the fumbles, and it was a constant talking point last year. He seemed to be taking it particularly hard after the game. Like he said, if I can't hold on to the football, they don't need to keep me. It sounds like you're standing by him, Vrabel's standing by him, everybody's standing by him. But is there a line where it's just you can only take so many of these fumbles?
Yeah, he knows that. That's all our livelihood is that ball. So obviously, he said that after the game, and he means it. He takes a lot of pride in this game and what he does, puts a lot of work in. We have a lot of faith in him. And, he's made a ton of plays for us, too. So, you can look at all the bad stuff, but the amount of good plays he's made for us, too, we've needed him.
You guys went up against T.J. Watt, one of the best pass rushers in the league, and a pretty good defensive front for the Steelers. How do you feel like you held up against those guys?
They obviously made some plays, and we probably, we could have been better, maybe just helping out the tackles, blocking a little bit better. There's a lot of improvement, man. We've got to improve fast. Just wasn't good enough.
I know you probably face former teammates all the time, almost on a weekly basis, but was it any different facing Jabril Peppers this week, considering he was on the team just really not that long ago?
I don't think it was anything different. He's a great player, and so you just have to be ready to go. And he was flying around and ready to play, and obviously was ready to play against us for sure.
Okay, last week we got a win with the Hunter Henry surprise question of the week. This week, I know it wasn't a win, but a very good individual performance for you, Hunter, so let's stick with that this week.
It's time for the Hunter Henry surprise.
Henry, touchdown. Whoa.
Surprise, Sydney.
Hey, surprise.
Surprise,
Surprise.
We wasted the good surprise on you.
Golly, y'all digging for the surprising today, huh?
Question of the week.
All right, once again, on a scale of 1 to 85, 85 being the most surprised you've ever been, 1 not surprised at all. Hunter Henry, how surprised were you when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars?
Probably 85.
I was surprised.
And that was the Hunter Henry surprise question of the week.
We've
broken
the scale, Hunter.
I would agree.
Wow,
that was
I'm with
85.
you. That one, I was not.
That was wild.
I was not ready for that.
Yep.
Much more shocking than the end of The Sixth Sense or
Very
Destiny's
good.
Child or anything breaking up. All right, well, Hunter Henry, we appreciate you being a good sport, joining us every Monday. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Hunter Henry,
Thank you.
joining us here every Patriots Monday. 85.
85. I mean, that was very surprising. I was watching live, brag, and I was like kind of like nodding off because it's the Oscars. I'm like, well, every year I watch it, I'm like, why do I watch it? It's kind of boring. And then you hear him screaming at Chris Rock you first hear him like off mic screaming. You're like, that can't be part of it.
Well, you're like, this is. I initially thought staged. Like I'm like,
My wife's name out your mouth.
I'm like, well, he's a very good actor.
They're
He's
doing
about
a
to be
bit.
named the best actor, actually, very soon. So there could be a bit. And then, no, it was not. Yeah, that was wild.
I can't believe he answered 85.
85.
I didn't know that anything even
I can't
mildly
believe he
surprised
answered
me.
it. Never mind.
Well,
85.
he also
Are you surprised he answered it next?
Yes, 85.
86. But there was a slight little chuckle in there, Keefe.
He didn't hate it. He didn't hate it. He takes losses hard. He's pissed.
I don't think he loves us. He definitely doesn't love losing.
No.
But I think he's starting to warm up a little bit to the surprise question of the week.
He has to be at least a little interested in what the question's going to be.
Yeah.
He has to at least think, like, what are these idiots going to ask
No.
me?
Every
A little
time
bit.
he gets handed the phone on Monday, that has to cross his mind and go,
What is this going to be? What on earth is this going to be? Just a little bit.
What are these dumbasses asking this week? All right, well, again,
So
I
we
mean,
found an 85.
I hate to pat ourselves on the back, but week one of the surprise question, they got to win.
Yeah.
Week 2, Hunter Henry had a great performance. We'll see what happens in week 3 of
true.
the surprise
Yeah, he was
question of the
great.
week. Not necessarily week 3 of the NFL season. That'll be week 4.
A good bit would
against
have been
Carolina.
if he just deadpanned every time. 85.
Yeah.
85.
Yeah. We might be there.
85.
He may. He may.
We think if I keep answering 85, they'll stop asking.
They will
but we just keep
eventually
asking.
stop
Yeah,
asking.
maybe.
Well, then we should go with stuff that's just
Maybe.
not very surprising. If he starts doing that to us, Keefe, we'll just outflank him the other way.
But he was one of the he really
Like
was.
you guys lost again at home. That's not surprising, right? 1?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's a 1. Yeah.
A 1. You guys lost once again.
Okay.
Another loss.
Okay.
But he was one of the bright spots of the team.
Look,
He was great.
he was
He
great
was
yesterday.
the passing offense.
I was surprised Pittsburgh decided not to cover him in the end zone on the second one, quite frankly.
Yep.
But real good game for him. He is third all-time. The only tight ends who have more career receptions as a New England Patriot, Ben Coates and Rob Gronkowski. That's it. That's the whole list.
That's it, huh?
He passed Marv Cook yesterday for receptions. So he's moving up on the touchdown
No, for
list.
touchdowns, he's still behind. For touchdowns,
No, these are receptions.
Oh, you're talking about receptions.
No, for touchdowns, he's further down the list. But
But
overall,
fourth.
Overall receptions, that's where he's at.
He passed Ben Watson for touchdowns, so it's just Gronk, Coates, and Russ Francis that he's chasing down for touchdowns.
How about that?